Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. I'm Simone. I'm going to be creating a background today using my Gelli plate. I am going to keep it very simple as far as adding a lot of layers because I want to use this background as either I want to use it for cards or tags, so I don't want it to be too busy. Now I am using, what is it called? Tangerine Cream by Apple Barrel. And what I'm gonna do, I have to hurry up before my paint dries. I have this deli paper all crumpled up. I'm gonna lay it on top. Now I'm not gonna push it down too hard because I don't want it to remove too much paint. So I'm tapping it very lightly because I will add a couple more colors and I'm gonna redo this after I add another color. But I want it, yeah, I'd already tried, I think. No, it's okay. So, let me see. No, it's still moist, but this is fine. The next color, now this of course has to dry before I can add another color. I'm thinking about adding something a bit darker. This is the, is it called Bright Magenta? I'm gonna try this real quick and then I'll be back for the next layer. Alright, now I'm adding, oh, it's clotted. Okay. I'm gonna repeat the same steps. Oh, I should have added more paint. I either, yep, because it's coming off. I either add too much or not enough. But I'd rather add too much because then I can remove it. All right. Once again, very lightly. Just tapping it. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is deli paper. A little bit more. Yeah, this is fine. All right, now I'm adding the last layer, just a tad more, just in case. And after that, I'm going to be using my stencil. Better hurry before it dries. I'm just using printing paper. Oh, I was conditioning my Gelli plate with baby oil and I got some on the paper. I didn't even realize. Voila! Wow, I love it. Now, as far as the color, I don't know. I mean, I like the color combination, but for what I want to use it for, I don't know. As I said, for cards or to put on envelopes, I I trade ATC cards and I exchange paper and elements with some friends of mine. And I like to always make some tags or envelopes. So this is what I'm doing this for. Now, I will be adding a stencil, but I'm going to be going down this way instead of, because I think if I do the envelope, they're going to be, okay, I'll just go that way. I better do this. I will be using the antique parchment paper because I think it goes well with these colors. I'm going to be using a sponge, but I'm not going to be tapping because I'm gonna have to move it a little bit. It's because of the small areas, if I tap, it's just gonna take too long. Now here I got, unfortunately, a little too much. I don't like it when it is one big blob. And that's what I think I may create it over here. This makes a nice, fun background. I do want to dry it with some darker colors. For some odd reason, I'm always drawn to the lighter or bright colors. So I have a very difficult time using darker ones, unless I make a background for steampunk, anything steampunk. See, smudgy and not enough here, but that's okay. It's still a nice look. I don't want too much space between these. Oh, come on. Let me know if you've done this technique before, or is it your first time seeing it? I know it's been out there for a while. I've done it a few times. I do like it a lot though. So I want to add some more. We're missing some here. I do want to add some on. Now I got too much again on the bottom. Trying to remove some. All right, that's fine. I guess I should tap off my sponge before I start. I love this stencil. I have never used this stencil before. This is my first time. I did try it out earlier. It came in a package with a bunch of other stencils. And I don't know, for some reason I just didn't like the way it looked, so I never even tried using it. But sometimes it's the stencils that you look at and go, eh. And then you try them out and they look amazing. I think I'm going to do one more background real quick. Now, let me know in a comment below if you want me to show you in the next video what I did with this background. All right. Okay, so this is done. Voila. Here it is. It's very light, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to make one more real quick. I'm not even going to clean this off. I do want to use, I don't know if I want to use darker color. I love pastel colors. So I'm just doing a bunch of, you know what, I like this one too. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to add whatever. Those are the best surprises. I will start off, okay, I'm going to use this one I'm going to use this aqua. I may use a different stencil though. This time I put enough on. Some of the pink may come off since I didn't clean it. Okay, I think that's enough. Where's my wrinkled paper? Ooh, I'm pressing down too hard. I'm just peeking, trying to make sure. Maybe just a little bit more. Alright, that's cool. Alright, while I'm letting this dry, I'm going to decide on the stencil that I will be using for the background. Okay. Whoa, now that is plenty. I got my stencil, but that's okay because this is folk art, and this one always dries really fast. So I prefer a little bit more, especially since I can roll it off. I love folk art, but is it for jelly plating? I don't know, because it dries really fast. So let me wrinkle it up some more. The thing that I like about it is because when it dries, it almost looks like chalk paint. And it's more on the thicker part. Whoops, I think I'm moving too fast. Sorry. Now, I pulled out a green, but I don't know if I want to use that one with... Want to see if that is enough. I think that's enough. I think this one's gonna look really cool. I just gotta make sure I use the right color. I'm not big into greens, but I do like certain greens, and this is one of them. This is mousse. I also love olive. I was going to use the spring green, but then I'm going to go more into pastel colors, and I don't want that. So, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know, because I need one more color to go over the stencil. I don't want to use pink again, so I may use white again. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I took a look at all three colors. I think that these two go well together, but I don't know about the aqua, so I don't know what it will look like. So let's see. I forgot the steps. I hope that's enough. Okay. Now, oh, come on. I can't wait to see what it looks like. Yeah, I waited too long with the first one. I think it dried the color. Yeah, maybe not the green. I do like the turquoise. Was it turquoise or aqua? I don't know, one of them. And the rose. I just don't think the green goes well with it. But that's okay. Now I'm going to take, this is like one of my favorite stencils. Unfortunately, it's bent. And this over here. Oh, so I'm gonna use the same color, just because I know the paint's gonna go underneath of it, so I'm trying to bend it back. Okay, let's do this and see how this will turn out. Wondering, do I need to? I'm gonna go this way. Ah, there we go. I don't know if I tap this one. There's more open space, so that should work. Yep. So I'm gonna tap. I like the way it looks better anyway when you tap rather than smearing it. Especially with this antique, it makes it look vintage. And I like that look. I need to get used to or remind myself to tap off my sponge. All right, let's see. I think that should cover everything. Me down here. All right, one more peek. Actually, now with this vintage antique, it doesn't look too bad. The green, that is. The mousse. A moss, not mousse. All right. Oh, I like it. Oh, I think this actually turned out very pretty. Didn't it? So the color does match. Here's some left from some leftover. I like this one a lot. I think I almost like it better than this one. Maybe it's because of the colors I choose. I don't know. Alright, let me know in the comment below what you think of my prints. If you've done it before, and if you would like me to make a video so you can see what I'm going to be creating with them. Thanks for stopping by and spending time with me. Until next time, bye-bye.